Salutations, adventurer. Can I be my first client for... Don't. Another day sullied. If you must insist on avoiding me, provide me one request. Why are you so quick to avoid this tent? Is it too exotic for your taste? Do not take that observation as a petty insult. I am not an aggressive ledge, unlike all the run-of-the-mill cohorts I must share spots with, especially the barters swarming on them. Yes, I am a little tall, and I am very much covered from head to toe, including my mask. It's quite fun. Oh, come now. There are no handouts in the place. You must be crazy if your plan was to leave with nothing. No, I don't want your money. Even for someone that lacks the correct knowledge for smithing, I can tell that headpiece you wear is poorly crafted. I can spot the pyrite, also known as fool's gold. The worth of that wouldn't be enough to stay at the inn. Hey, that isn't necessary. I wouldn't wish to call the guards. You should see the sight they create to punish unruly visitors. On some occasions, they even lose their hands. Ironic. If they were a common self-sort or adventurer, we would like that, wouldn't we? Besides, you never gave me the chance to enlighten you on what my tent is here for. For an honest fee, I could help you discover your true path. Another one of you frisky skeptics. Strange that you say that you were tricked by the dumbest blacksmith merchants in this entire province. However, there is a keen weak spot of mine. To take in poor strays such as yourself, lost, attempting to swim back upwards. Your day shouldn't end with an arrow to the chest or the brute force of a hammer, or becoming the fresh pet of some perverse bandits. No. Perils such as this I can prevent. For an honest fee. This tent could be called my own side hustle. I get quite bored when I'm not helping those in need. As you can see, I spare no expense. I have a fountain, comfy little seat for you. Plenty of artwork to keep your mind nice and relaxed. Perfectly safe and secure. I'm sure you've noticed the incense. Imported straight from nameless temples and their little communes. You seem a tad overwhelmed. Why don't you take a couple of deep breaths? My service is easier when my clientele feels a little less concerned with the outside world. Oh, no need to worry about my pictures. I often collect artworks that emphasize how to reveal one's true self. Why don't you head to the chair and have a seat? You certainly feel liking to this. Bastard monk. What a fascinating creature that I've got in my hands. I should mention, one little issue you will have for about an hour, however. What a hapless little sellsword. If you fall this far, you can only imagine what the common outlaw mage can do to you. Now, what use is there for such a bear kitten to be out there, bleeding to death in some unmarked ground? Such unneeded tragedies. They make me feel so useless. Until, of course, my grand epiphany brought us to here. My newest project in your life perfectly improved my techniques. Let me just take off my gloves. Just lay back and relax, not to worry. This chair was invented specifically to steady your body as you simply melt. Not by any pesky slime, as you may have discovered in one of those tragic tales that you might have fallen upon. You will continue falling deeper and deeper. Just focus on my words and the sounds of my little fountain. The glowing gems on the ceiling, or suspended from the ceiling, are an added touch. Like this one. The pyramid-like cut, right in the center. Nice touch, wouldn't you agree? No need to answer. You lack the capacity to speak to as such. For now, I want you to imagine a life of luxury. One where you oversee the land's hygiene. Most usually refuse, but I can tell that you have an exception, especially with your little habit of being too oblivious to stay away from the one that helped your insignificant little friends. Mine is no longer an option here, little kid. Am I correct in your assumptions? The blacksmith, the half-orc, your pals have succumbed to my treatments and are now living the best lives they can. Now, we aren't all so mean. You were far too sloppy for a vendetta. However, I do not share a common belief in simply getting rid of you. Perhaps serve you as chow for my dogs. There is a considerable proposition for you after this. Well, that is, if you can refuse. You should not be a warrior. Simply put, you lack the real resolve to be a hero. A shame. I take occasional dips into ridding those bothersome oaths here and there. Rarely used brains. Not as fulfilling some grand magister, watching as their memories become nothing but mush as I take their very minds. No, don't try to move. The aromatics within my fragrance is here for a reason. That way my powers aren't entirely needed. You don't want that, do you? I must say, even for a welcome adventurer, you would make quite the adorable pet. Maybe a maid even. By the murky ones, why don't you become both? My services are soon to be gone in this area anyway. Can't have some idiots see my face tentacles and sound the alarm. That would be most inconvenient. Consuming and thralling the residents of this area I find to be most dull. Why do you think I separate myself from the typical hive mind my kind must follow? I have dreams. Many, in fact. Dreams that involve you, my little pet. Brain intact, yet finally relieved of all your worldly troubles. Wouldn't you like that, kitten? We can work on my nice piece of property, dressed suitably to clean every surface and be beckoned by my lovely little requests. It was becoming quite lonely there, with only brainless guards that viciously sought our enemy to approach. My new maid. See? You know you deserve better. Just need to complete this consultation, and we'll get to your new life. Oh, you just noticed the physical restraints. Don't worry, it's part of the process. Anyway, here's the fun part. This little piece of furniture is perfect for the last step, little maid. Have a new start. Now, as a mind flayer, I have many skills, but first, I'm going to do some digging with my face tentacles. Surrender. Such a long, complicated word, is it not? One could say that it means that you are a coward. Others refer to the law, knowing that resistance makes them more soft. However, there is no fault in such simple interpretations. Not like you lesser beings can truly understand the concept. There is no need for my new kitten to think about such complicated choices. You wanted this from the very beginning, didn't you? Jealous of your little friends becoming happier. There are no real heroes in this world, kitty cat. Just me and your oh so willingness to agree with every little tidbit I feed you. Now I'm almost done. Just need to prepare you for the trip home. A simple feed. Don't you agree?